Well, old seat bases, classic bike, seat bases you can see, not too bad, but the main problem is these little hooks, the ones here, they always break off, okay, like this one here, it's ready to come off basically, so easy, it will actually snap in a minute. So what we've got here, we've got a new invention. Anybody with a classic bike, you want to put a new seat cover on, you got nothing to hook it down to. Some people glue it, absolutely useless, no good at all. What we've got now is this new revolutionary strip, as you can see, and what it consists of is a load of hooks. All you need to do, quite easily, it fits inside there like that. These little parts here, you just actually pop rivet, simple as that, and then your seat cover will stretch over and actually hook onto these. Then you press those down just like the original hooks that were actually in the seat, but you've got absolutely brand new set. These strips usually comes in packs of 3, which will be enough for any seat whatsoever. Now, as you can see, the only tools that you need here, you haven't got to be an expert, it's quite an easy job, an amateur could do it. All we need is a handful of pop rivets, a drill, your pop riveter itself. That's all you'll be needing for this job. Quite simple, and now we'll go through the process to show you actually how it's done. First of all, you just start in one area, such as that, and now what we're going to do is actually drill the first hole, which is quite easy, into the side there. You actually put the drill through the hole, and what we'll do is just gently drill, don't go through too far. As such. Now we've actually got the first hole there. We insert the pop riveter into the gun, as you can see. What we do, he starts by putting that into there. Okay, as you can see, we've got the pop riveter in position. All we do with the first one, and I'm doing this one-handed by the way, as you can see I've got the camera in one hand and the pop riveter in the other, and all we do is that. Now as you can see, that is absolutely firmly in place with just one pop rivet. What we'll do now is just actually follow the pop rivet round, probably about once every 6 inches, until we actually come round to here. Then we'll go down there. Quite a simple job, no more than 10 minutes. You will see as we move around the corner, sometimes if the seat goes down, you will need to actually just cut it with a normal pair of tin snips to actually get it into line to wherever you want it, right? Okay, as you can see, that is absolutely solid now, all that. What you will also need to do is actually move any items that might be in the way. You will need to move this, and you should move this anyway, to actually reupholster the seat. We've taken the nuts off there, we'll just lift that out so we can then continue straight through with another strip, and really, as you can see, the job's coming on. If you do come to a little obstacle such as this here, won't go around, quite easy. All you need to do is get your pair of tin snips, cut it off, that will go back there, and your next piece will... Okay, as you can see now, we've got the finished job. Some seats might take you on a quarter of an hour, but no longer than about half an hour really. This one, as you can see, the new strip's going all the way around here, but a lot of the old hooks had actually broken off. You can see you've got all these new spikes on now to actually fix all of your upholstery to. from the seat, which will holds really well. As you can see, we've nearly got the finished job here now. All the new strips are actually fixed on, all nice and solid, absolutely. And you've got then a good base to actually fix your upholstery to. This will save money. Not everybody wants to buy a new old stock seat, which costs in some cases hundreds of pounds. This one's fairly solid, and as long as it isn't actually totally rotten, you will be able to fix the strips to it, no problem at all. Now, most important, one thing that we got to go over here is these strips are very sharp and also very dangerous. You must wear protective clothing, and especially protective goggles or protective glasses. These spikes are extremely sharp and could blind. So safety first, you must wear safety items whilst doing a job like this. It's very easy to either stand on one of these, just keep it off the floor, make sure there's no children about while it's being done. It's common sense really, and it actually is very dangerous as it is at the moment. Until the upholstery's on, then the hooks will all be bent down, and it should be quite safe then. As you can see, we got a new seat cover. There's the old seat, or the underside of it. The sponge is still okay, so there ain't a problem. There's the new seat cover, and this is what's going to be held on by the spikes. Now, there's a few tips about actually putting these seat covers on. There's a few things that will help you. All these things on the next part of the job will be explained in any instructions if you actually buy the spike strip off me, which you can actually find on my eBay shop. And next I will actually show you the finished article. Well, there we go. As you can see, nicely finished seat. Looks very professional. I'm no professional, but I'll tell you what, with the spike strip, you can make any job look professional. Look at that, absolutely brilliant. Loads of money saved on buying a new seat. All you got to do is get yourself a good quality seat cover like this one. Show you underside now what we do. There's all your spikes, as you can see. Simple job now. All we do to finish the job is actually knock them over like that. Get them in a safe position. You put your hands across there now, no problem at all. And what we'll be doing with the rest of them to actually finish the job is just knocking them all down. As you can see, there's all the spikes. It's got more spikes and more holding positions than the original spikes that actually are punched out of the seat. So you can actually, in fact, hold the seat cover better with this strip than you can do with the original spikes. I'm sure you'll agree that it looks an absolutely great job. And there you go, one seat for under £5.50. Absolutely brilliant. So there we go, finished job. If you look at that, you'll see how effective the spikes are holding down the actual cover. Old seat base, why throw it away? Why go and buy a new old stock one, costing you hundreds of pounds probably, when you can actually do a good job like this, as long as you've got a little bit of meat left in it and something to put your pop rivets to. I'll turn it over and just show you the finished job. There we go. As you can see, couldn't be better.